The girl between the soldier and the pirate. On the southern edge of Africa, where the land bends to greet the restless ocean, there stood a busy seaport called Mawimbi. The air smelled of salt, dried fish, and burning wood. Traders came with ivory and cloth, soldiers guarded the coast, and pirates hid their ships behind the rocky islands like crocodiles waiting in silence. In this town lived a young girl named Naledi, whose beauty was quiet, like the moon behind thin clouds. Her heart, however, was never quiet. It was torn between two men and two worlds. The first was Captain Thabo Makena, a disciplined army officer sent by the inland kingdom to protect Mawimbi from sea raiders. His footsteps were firm, his words few, and his eyes carried the weight of duty. Naledi admired him from afar. He spoke of peace, order, and building a future where children would sleep without fear. The second was Jabari the Red Wave, a feared pirate warrior who ruled the sea routes. His ship, the Black Mamba, arrived at night with torn sails and loud laughter. Jabari wore gold rings, carried stories from far lands, and his pockets were always full. Where Thabo offered promises, Jabari offered food, silk, silver, and now. Naledi's family was poor. Drought had killed their crops, and hunger knocked on their door every morning. When Jabari began bringing her dried meat, foreign spices, and coins that shone like the sun, her feet slowly turned toward the sea. Despite her feelings for Captain Thabo, Naledi chose Jabari. "Love cannot cook," her mother whispered, and Naledi listened. She left Mawimbi on a dark tide, drums crying behind her as the pirate ship vanished into the mist. Years passed like waves crashing and retreating. Naledi learned the ways of the sea. She cooked for pirates, sang to calm storms, and wore clothes from distant shores. Jabari treated her well, but his love was wild and dangerous, just like the ocean. Blood followed him wherever he went. One season, a great battle came. Army ships met pirate vessels near the Cape Winds. Spears flew, cannons roared, and the sea turned red. Jabari fought bravely, laughing even as he bled. But the ocean takes back all it gives. Jabari the Red Wave died with his sword in his hand, swallowed by the same sea that had fed him. Naledi was left alone. No ship wanted a pirate's woman. No port welcomed her. The silver was gone, the food finished, and the songs felt empty. Years later, she returned to Mawimbi with tired eyes and slow steps. Captain Thabo was older now, scarred but alive. He had a family, children running at his feet. When Naledi saw him, her heart broke like a calabash dropped on stone. She built a small hut near the shore and lived alone, telling stories to children about the sea, love, and choices. Every evening, she poured water into the ocean for Jabari's spirit and listened to the drums of the past. The elders say, "The sea feeds quickly, but the land feeds forever." Naledi learned this too late, and her loneliness became a lesson whispered by the waves of southern Africa.